Hello students, my name is Muhammad.
And my name is Michael.
And we are Westmore High School reporters. And today we're going to be talking about France.
Hi students, this is a brief story about France from 1920s to 1930s. The crisis affected France a bit later than other countries, hitting around 1931. In 1929, France seemed an island of prosperity. Like the United Kingdom, France had initially struggled to recover from the devastation of World War I, trying without much success to recover from the war with Germany. Although France seemed to have more self-sufficient economy than the United Kingdom, this means that they did not really depend on other countries. They depended on themselves. The German reparations decided by the Treaty of Versailles. In 1919, it brought in large amounts of money, which served principally to repay war loans to the United States. Reparations payments ended in 1923. The depression was relatively not so hard. Unemployment peaked fewer than 5%. The fall in production was almost 20%. Below the 1929 output, and there was no banking crisis. While the United States experienced a sharp rise in unemployment, France had almost none. Much of that was due to a simple lack of manpower. At the end of the war, France had 1,322,000 dead and 3 million wounded and almost 4 million casualties.
When, how, and why the Axis Germany conquered France. The Battle of France is also known as the Fall of France. It was the German invasion of France. Beginning on 10 May 1940, German forces defeated Allied forces in a series of mobile operations. The German plan for the invasion of France consisted of two main operations. The first one, Case Yellow. It opened with a feinted way to France. This means that they made the French thought that the Germans were going to France through the Netherlands, but they actually went through Belgium. And then Case Red. France had built the Maginot Line all around the borders between France and Germany. It was not so hard for Germany to conquer Belgium, which is located in the north, and conquered the north of France through Belgium. Germany attacked with 7 divisions, while France only counted with 1.5. Germany also counted with the most powerful and modern back then aerial warfare, called the Luftwaffe. France immediately asked Great Britain for help, but they didn't have enough divisions to attack. Hermann Göring promised that the Luftwaffe would have done the French occupation more quickly. But that didn't stop the 300,000 soldiers that got to escape to Dunkirk. This evacuation is known as the Miracle of Dunkirk. In an operation known Dynamo, the Allies are defeated in their Ardennes. On July 10, the dictator Benito Mussolini declared war against the Allies and attacks the south of France, but it was quickly to stop, and it was a complete failure. So Hitler, he didn't like this, and on July 22, France signs the armistice, which means that they surrendered to Germany. Germany even made a contract similar to the Treaty of Versailles just to humiliate the French. To conquer Europe, they had to conquer France, and to attack England, Hitler needed airfields closer to England, and so they could build submarine bases along the coast of France for the Battle of the Atlantic. And for the revenge for the Treaty of Versailles, after Germany defeated France in 1940, there was an official surrender ceremony. To humiliate France, Hitler ordered the railroad car to be taken to Berlin and put on the displays to show the German people that the Treaty of Versailles had been avenged. Later, Hitler ordered the railroad car to be blown to bits so it could not be used again.
The French resist the occupation. The French fought a violently resistance against Germany. The French resistance is the name used for the people that fought against Nazi Germany. Resistance cells were small groups of armed men and women. They were just not rebels or people involved in a guerrilla. They were also publishers of the newspapers, providers of important information that helped the Allied soldiers and airmen trapped behind enemy lines. This, these people came from all economy levels, religions, race, politics, etc. In the fields, they were just people against the same enemy.
Germany fight the French resistance. If Germany accused you of being a member of anything related to the French resistance, they will torture you or you will be sent to a concentration camp. They will basically kill you or just the typical types of tortures of the German. They might even pull information out of you. And I also want to talk about we interview you. I think you all know this French sub teacher. She's from French, obviously. So like we interviewed her, and she said that she didn't want to be recorded. So like when she was a little kid, she said that her family she was escaping from France to another country because of the war, and she said that her older sister she had a doll, and because everything was falling, um, her her older sister she used the doll as a helmet, so she can be protected from everything that's falling to to them. So like that's why, yeah, she said it was pretty terrible, and that she was pretty scared, and she was just a little kid.
How did the French resistance help led to a victory in 1945? The French resistance played a significant role in the history and culture of France, showing love and strong nationalism. The civilian helped in facilitating the Allies' rapid advance through France. They provided military intelligence to the Allies, and not only that, they also planned, coordinated, and executed acts of sabotage on the electrical power grid, transport facilities, and telecommunication networks. And as I said, it was also politically and normally important to France because it provided the country with an inspiring example of the patriotism of France.
So aftermath, how did the war affect France in the years after World War II? So after World War II, France was in ruins. The French and the Allies had between them assured the destruction of 400,000 buildings. Industrial and agricultural production was running at just 40% of what it had been pre-war. The French population was sick and really hungry. Rationing would only continue until 1949, and two-thirds of children were suffering from rickets. One child in 10 did not survive childbirth.
Hello guys, today. No, replay. Hello guys, my name is Mohammed.
And my name is Michael. Europeans have famed their way to France. This means that oh my god, in an operation known Dynamo, the Allies are defeated in their islands. On July 10, the dictator go a little farther. France was in ruins. The French had the Allies. No, the French and the Allies had been blah blah blah. Go do it again. Okay. Thanks, guys, for listening. It was such a hard project to do, but we did it and we're done. So, like, thanks for listening, Mohammed, Peter, and Febi. We worked so hard on it, and I hope you guys like it.
And peace.